Janet from Southern Adornments Decor, and it's Friday, so that means it's time for Friday Fab Five. If you're new to my page, I do this every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central. I go live and share 5 of my favorite things from the week with you all. And we're going to start it off with something fun you can do with your kids for Easter that is way less messy than dyeing Easter eggs. This isn't anything new. It's been around for a little while, but what I did think was really cool is that I found this at Walmart. Previously, I haven't seen them at Walmart. Maybe I've just been living under a rock. I don't know, but they've also been crazy expensive. I feel like for decorating eggs, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. But this one I think was only like $14 at Walmart. It is the Egg Amazing Mini. And so I'm going to show you guys a little video in just a moment of how this works. But I bought this for Charlie because my daughter is so artsy craftsy. Girlfriend is every day of the week. I mean, every day of the week. She is either drawing, she's journaling, she's painting, she's making art in some way every single day. And so why not bring that into our egg decorating as well? Drop me a comment and let me know if you have seen this before. While you're doing that, I'm going to get our link connected because I haven't done that yet. So if you've commented the word link, hold up just a minute. Technology has been a little difficult today for me. Oh my goodness, the screen save that it just showed me, my face is like, I hate that. Okay, the link should be active now. If you guys want to comment the word link, it's going to drop the links to all the things I'm talking about today to your Facebook Messenger. Good morning, Brandy. Hey, Amy. Hello, Danelle. How are you? Danelle said, that was weird. Your video paused and I had to watch an ad. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Let's see. Tammy says, love the new video you have on your YouTube page about how you started your business. That should have been one of my Friday Fab Five items today, Tammy, and I forgot. So I'll make sure and make that one next week. But just in case you missed it, I posted on the page a couple of days ago, Wednesday actually, that we had a brand new video on our YouTube channel. You can find us at Southern Adornments Decor on YouTube. Just type in youtube.com/the @ Southern Adornments Decor, and you'll find me over there. On Wednesdays, we're going to be posting a new video over there. We're not going to be posting it over here. It's going to be over there only. So we're working on growing our YouTube channel a little bit. Not to say that I'll still be live here on Tuesdays and Fridays. You'll still get me here every week as normal, but this will be like bonus content that you guys haven't previously gotten from me. So we started it off with a simple intro video. It's like 2 minutes or less. And I kind of talk about how I got started in my door hanger business. And so if you guys have a moment, I would absolutely adore you. If you went, adore you anyway. But if you go over to my YouTube channel and watch that little video start to finish, it really helps like get the page like some juice. Click the little like symbol and then drop a comment if you know how to do that or if you're able. So I saw a couple of you guys were like, this is the first time I've ever commented on a YouTube video. So I appreciate that. And hit the subscribe button. So 3 things: watch the video, like the video, comment on the video, actually 4 things, and subscribe. And I would so appreciate that. It's going to help get that going and start it off on the right foot. And next Wednesday, we're going to be posting another video that's going to be brand new. And a lot of these videos you guys are going to really love because they'll be really tangible tips for how to do something or inspire you to do something. And so it's going to be really cool. And also, if you have a Roku device and you're not too tech savvy, you may not know, you can download the YouTube app on your Roku and you can sign into your YouTube account and you can watch me right there on your TV, which is a little terrifying, if I'm being honest. Thinking of my head being that large on anybody's TVs. I envision you guys all watching me on your tiny little phones and my head's only this big. It's a whole lot cuter thinking of my head being this big instead of this big. So Debbie says, I've been watching your YouTube since your dining room days. So glad you're going to be growing the channel. Yeah. So previously my strategy on that YouTube channel has always been like uploading Facebook Live replays. And then since StreamYard became a thing, I've been able to go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So it hasn't been very strategic over there. It's just kind of been throwing up whatever I'm doing over here. So I'm going to start being more intentional with it, uploading a brand new video every Wednesday, and it's only going to be on YouTube. So that's exciting. Okay, let's get back to our first Friday Fab Five item, the Egg Amazing. And this is an Egg Amazing Mini. It says new and improved, quieter design. I don't really care about how loud it is. And 6 colorful markers. So essentially, you put your little egg, your white egg in this thing, you turn it on, it's got a battery and it spins the egg, and you pretty much just hold a marker against it and it colors the egg. I found a video over on Amazon that I'm going to show you of how it works. Make sure you can see what I'm seeing. Yes. Okay, there it goes. And see, Charlie is going to have a blast with this. The only problem is she's going to want to color every single egg. Like, I'm going to run out of eggs. She's going to do this so fast. I have seen where you can buy eggs now at like the craft stores that look like real eggs, but they're not. But of course, our chickens lay new eggs every day. I suppose she could go ahead and color all of the eggs that our chickens lay. It's just some of them may start out a little on the brown side before she colors them. Thank you, Miss Pam. You are so sweet to continue to support me every week. I appreciate you. Amy says, that is so cool. Has anybody not seen this? I feel like it's been around for 2 or 3 years, especially since COVID, and people have probably all heard of this, but it's a fun little thing, and they're cheaper now than they used to be. This little mini one I found on the Easter aisles at Walmart for like $14. Now, I did link to one on Amazon, and it is a little more expensive. I think it's the bigger version, and it's like $24. But if you can go grab it at your Walmart, grab it there. Are the markers edible? You know, does that matter though? Because it's on the shell. I was like, I don't know. I hadn't thought about that. But then I was like, well, it's on the shell, Monica. So I don't know. Does that matter? It says it says non-toxic right here. I guess it could still affect the egg if you put super toxic markers on it, because eggs do have, and I know this because I'm a chicken mother, eggs do have pores in them. And like, you know, that's how like the egg, like, no, I was going to say that's how the egg breeds, but then I remembered the science of it. No, there's actually, we're not going to get into all that. Y'all don't care. Eggs do have pores, is what I'm saying. So if the egg has been washed, those pores are open and bacteria can make its way into the egg. So that's why a lot of times if you come to a person's house who has chickens in their backyard, you may see their eggs setting out on the counter and you may think those eggs aren't refrigerated. It's because when the chicken has laid, well, I'm sorry, Uncle Corey, quit distracting me in the comments. When the chicken has laid the egg, it has something called a bloom on it, which is like a coat of sealer that seals all those pores. So those eggs are good for good couple of weeks out on the counter. But if you want to keep them even longer, you can put them in the fridge, or if you have to wash them first, you can put them in the fridge. Corey says, why are you wearing a blue jean jacket? Because it's cold, Corey. It's cold. I am wearing my Bennett's Pit Barbecue shirt. I've had this shirt for ages. I love Bennett's Pit Barbecue. It's in Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Tracy says, I bought this last year. The grandkids love it. And yes, I always buy extra eggs. Tracy, I think I'm going to go to Sam's Club and buy some eggs this year because they come in those huge like things with like 18 of them, or maybe it's more than 18. It's a lot and they're pretty cheap compared to Walmart. Pam says, I have some for my grandkids. That is the bunny holding the eggs. Oh, this one's just shaped like an egg. Lots of you guys are saying first time seeing this. Okay, fun. That just goes to show that even though something's not new, a lot of you guys might not have heard it. Corey says it's weird that I'm wearing a jacket. Do y'all think it's weird? Quit picking on me, Corey. Wanda says that's interesting. I didn't know that about eggs. Yeah, you hang out with me long enough, you will learn a thing or two about chickens and eggs. Would little plastic eggs fit in it? I'm going to say yes, Pam, but I'm also wondering, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm also wondering if because those plastic eggs, sometimes they have that little like plastic piece on the outside for where you bend the egg. I wonder if that would get caught spinning. And also I wonder if it's heavy enough to spin. You might have to put something in that egg to weigh it down so it would spin on the spinner. I don't know. Well, I'll try it. Okay. Corey, they all say I look great today and they don't think the jacket is weird. It's cold out and I was cold this morning, so I put the jacket on. Yes, Wanda, I think wood eggs would work just fine. Corey's going to make me a list for Sam's Club. I didn't volunteer to pick up all your groceries. I'm not going to Sam's anytime soon. Okay, item number 2 and 3. We're going to mesh these two together. One of our clubhouse members, Miss Nicole Rogers, when we were on a Zoom call the other night, had a bunch of glitter and stuff behind her. And for some reason, we got to talking about bedazzling stuff, because don't girls always talk about bedazzling stuff? There's Nicole. Yeah, comment the word link if you want any of the things I'm talking about sent to you in your messenger, so you can go grab the link for it. But Nicole shared with me that the type of glue you use if you're going to be putting rhinestones on something is this gem tack glue. I've lost a nail. Don't judge. I got to glue it back on. It is a permanent glue for gluing rhinestones. So that's item number 2. Item number 3 are rhinestones on Amazon. I got these. They're so tiny, y'all. So, so tiny. Like this, just so little. And I used these the other night. Nicole inspired me by telling me about this. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go buy it right now and hold myself accountable. And it took me about 2.5 hours. I don't know if that's the normal amount of time to do both shoes, but I put these little rhinestones on the Adidas stripes of my shoes. I was inspired when I saw a lady in the airport who had hers done. So originally they look like this. I didn't do the insides yet, just the outside. So when my feet are together, both sides will have bling, but the inside stripes do not yet. I haven't decided yet if I want to put them on the inside. I mean, maybe if I have extra time. It took a long time just to do these outside, but it was so worth it. Look, y'all. And I mean, they are on there. Like, I was afraid that if I rubbed my finger across it the next day that they might flake off or bump off, but they aren't. And I'm really kind of like, well, now that I have this glue, even if I did scuff my foot on something and pop a couple of them off, it was so easy to just glue them back on. You like my blingy shoes? Thank you, Amy. I don't think I finished my story. I saw a lady in the Nashville airport with some shoes just like this, and hers were blinged. And I was like, girl, where did you find the ones with the bling on them? She said, I blinged them myself. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that? So now I'm like, what else around here could I put bling on? I'm going to become one of those people who's like gluing rhinestones on anything that sits still in her house. So yeah, the bling is fun. If you want larger gemstones, you can find those on Amazon. These, I'm trying to remember the number on these. They might be 10. Like, there's different numbers, but it'll show you like in comparison to like a quarter, like what they would look like for comparison. So I think these were the size 10, and I still have quite a few of them left. So I probably will do the inside stripes of the shoes, but this is like before and this is after. So much better, right? How many of you guys have blinged stuff with rhinestones and gem tack and stuff like that? Where did I get the shoes? Oh, Becca, these have been around a while. You can probably find them on Amazon. I don't know what they're called, but they're Adidas. Just type in Adidas tennis shoes with spots. So they were cute before, but they're definitely cute now. Okay, somebody said, how did you do it? Oh, yeah, I forgot to share like the little how-to. So I just put some of this glue. I started right here at the bottom of the shoe and worked my way up, but I just did them like a line at a time. And I would kind of spread like maybe a 1/4 inch section, like a square 1/4 inch section of glue. And while that, like, I wasn't putting glue on the whole thing because it dries pretty quickly. So I would put like a 1/4 inch section at a time. And then I would use like little tweezers, which is probably not the best way. Nicole can probably tell us if she blings stuff. They make these little tools that, and I didn't link this because I don't have one, but they make these little tools that are kind of like have a pinpoint at the end, and it holds wax, and then the wax sticks to the jewels. And you can kind of pick the jewels up and do like this. So for those of you who do diamond art, that's the proper way. I did tweezers, and I found out that if I get a tiny bit of glue on the end of my tweezer and let it dry just a little, it's tacky. And then I can continue to pick up the diamonds with the tweezers without any issue. If you get too much glue, you'll have trouble getting the diamonds off the tweezers. But like if you just barely touch it, you know, you can kind of dab it on there. And so I got pretty fast. The first few, I was like, this is going to take all night. But then after I had gotten like one stripe done, I kind of had like a little bit of muscle memory and I got better at it. Yes, for sure. Misty says a diamond art pen would work. Yes, that would be the best thing to use. A picker pen. Is that what they're officially called? I did have one of those that came with like one of Charlie's craft projects a long time ago, but we couldn't find it that night. And so in a pinch, you can use tweezers or something like that. Or even, let me see if I have one sitting here. What are those little things called that have like the ball on the end, like a stylus? Or, you know what I'm talking about? You could probably use that with a touch of this glue on the end. Let it get tacky, and you can use it to kind of pick up the little pieces. Nicole says, if anybody's interested in blinging, she said, I could send you some links to the companies I buy my stones from. Nicole is all about it. She's the one who told me about this. And so it's a project I've been dying to do for a long time, but I was intimidated by, and I shouldn't have been, because it was way easier. Once I knew what glue to use, I just went for it. So a weeding tool. Yeah, that would probably work. Oh, Wanda says, so it's not a strip of bling. They're single gems. Yeah, I glued on every single one. They're just loose little gems. Now they came in a bag. I put them in this clear little container for easy containing. Nicole says, I'll post some of the tumblers I've done. Yeah, we would love to see them. Okay, next item on the Friday Fab 5 list. What was it? Hold on. I've forgotten what my items were. No, that was 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I gotta look at my list. Number 4. Oh, I posted on TikTok the other night about my phone holders that hold my phones and all the things when I go live. And so many people had questions about this mount because it literally, let me move my shoes. It literally mounts to the side of my desk. This is a terrible angle. I'm so sorry. But it is like, there's like a little adjustable clamp. So it's clamped to the end of my desk because it's hollow underneath this last section. Sorry, I'm about to drop my phone. But it comes up here. I can adjust the height. Whoops, let me get this right. And then I put my phone in right here. And this arm doesn't go up and down once I've got it set, but I can put my phone in here and I can adjust it. And previous to this, I had been using one of these Archon mounts with the adjustable arms. Now, this is still a good one to use, but I've had this thing a while and I feel like the rubber joints are starting to wear out because my heavy phone will be sitting in it and I'll be live and it'll just start to creep down and down and down. And it got kind of annoying. And I'm like, you know what? I know that every time I'm painting live, I want an overhead angle. Also, this thing was setting on my desk like this and kind of like in my way, right? That one is way over there. I can't even, like, just reaching out, I can't even touch it with my fingertips. It's a little over 3 feet away from me. And so it's just working out better for me. And so I had shared on TikTok and Reels a video showing my craft island and my lighting setup and my camera setup. And so many people were like, where did you get that phone holder? And so I shared it in TikTok and whatnot. And so I thought I'd share it with you all too. If you've been looking for something for live streaming, or even if you're not live streaming yet, maybe you're just doing TikToks and Reels and you want to record yourself painting or working and be able to time lapse it. This is great. Now they're $169, a little pricey, but very well made. And if you use the code TAMRA, all caps, you'll save 20% on your phone mount. Okay. Wanda says, this is off the subject, but for Procreate, what is the best iPad to get? I think that depends on your needs, Wanda. So it depends. If you're only going to be using this iPad for Procreate, you could probably get away with just a regular iPad. It wouldn't have to be like the iPad Pro. Now, I use my iPad for all kinds of stuff, and I knew it needed to be robust. So I went ahead and splurged and got the Pro. But also you want to make sure that even if you're not getting the Pro, if you're getting the regular, make sure you get one with plenty of storage, because that does affect the number of layers you can put in a project. If your storage in your iPad starts to get smaller and smaller, then it's not going to allow you to do as many layers in the app. Totally worth it for sure. Tammy, you're cracking me up. What glue? Misty, if you just comment the word link, it's going to send the links for all these things to your messenger, but it's called Gem Tack. It's made by Beacon. Good. It's some good stuff. It dries pretty quickly and it's nice and tacky, and it dries clear too. That was really important because I accidentally got a little too much glue between some of these. Maybe it was this shoe. You can't even tell now. So that's really good. So even if you felt like you got a little messy with the glue, I cannot tell. Because I even got glue on top of some of these gems, and I was like, this is going to turn out janky. But once it dried, you can't see it. It's clear. So it was great. Okay, last item on the Fab Five list is I want you guys to go and get your name on the spring workshop wait list. Now, some of you don't spill the beans. If you're a clubhouse member, one of our clubhouse members was a super sleuth and figured out what the design was going to be before we revealed. We're revealing it on Monday, March 25th, and you'll be able to go and sign up for the workshop starting on Monday. But in the meantime, I would love it if you guys all went ahead and put your name on the wait list. This helps us out in so many ways, you guys. It helps us to get the word out early. It helps us save money on Facebook ads, which is super important. And so if your name's on that wait list, it's going to help us out because we won't have to run as many ads to all of you guys who are already on that wait list when the time comes to sign up. So it's going to help us out tremendously, and we greatly appreciate it. So even if you're a Painters Clubhouse member and you know you're going to get the workshop for free, if you could just go put your name and email address in over there at the wait list, that would kind of like put your name in ahead of time, and then you won't get hit with as many ads when the ads start popping up on Facebook about the spring workshop, because you will have already got your name on the wait list, and we'll just email you about it. So Christy says, can you check your Archon link? I've been having trouble. Is it just me? Yeah, I'll check it real quick. Let me see. It was such a long link that I created like a short, quick link, a bit.ly link for it because it was so long. Let's see. Well, shoot, did I send the wrong link to somebody? How did I bet I linked the wrong thing. Oops, hold on. I'll grab it for y'all. Thank you for letting me know, Christy. Just a moment, please. It takes me a second to navigate on their website. That's why I wanted to send y'all a direct link to this one, because they sell so many different kinds of mounts that this mount is, here it is. Here is the correct link for the Archon. That this one can be kind of hard to find. Yeah, there we go. You can put a camera on this. You can put a phone on it, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go in and fix this real quick. I bet it won't let me fix it on YouTube until after the live's over. Oh, goodness. Technology. I told y'all at the beginning of this that technology was being difficult for me today, and it sure is. Okay, before I log off, the last thing that I wanted to share with you all is, the new designs that we have in the shop today. They are all military themed, and these are kind of fun. It's like peace, love, and combat boots, peace, love, and American flag, peace, love, and like a patriotic sunflower. And then you've got a tank, and then you've got like what I call like a jarhead skull. It's kind of like a grunt skull or something like that. So it's a skull with like a army hat on it. So that's kind of fun, kind of for the guys. The guys probably like that one. I'm so glad you guys love those. Let me know which one of those was your favorite. Was it the flower, the flag, the tank, the boots, or the skull? All of these are available now at shopdoorhangers.com, and they are 15% off between now and Sunday. You can get them in a template form to print out and trace on your own project, or to use in your laser machine, or you can get the wood blank and we will mail that to you and you can paint your own. Lisa loves the grunt skull. Awesome. Thank you. I do too. I think it's very masculine. And a lot of times some of our military designs are very girly. And I feel like those three, the tank, the boots, and the grunt skull, are very masculine for guys. Can I share my YouTube link? Absolutely. Let's see. youtube.com/@Southern Adornments Decor. I got to make sure and spell that right. Carol likes the flag. Lori and Debbie like the boots. Awesome. Anybody have any more questions? The spring workshop, like I said, signups will begin on Monday. It'll be $10 to participate. Unless you're a Clubhouse member, you get in for free. We'll give you a template, access to a Facebook group, and I'll go live in that group April 16th and 18th to teach you guys how to paint the design. And there's a little sneak peek over there on the waitlist page that you can see to kind of give you like a hint as to what it might be. You like the boots, LaDonna? Thank you. Amy's excited for that spring workshop. Now that some of our Clubhouse members have seen the design, they are so excited about it. And I was like, yes, I'm so glad they love it. Debbie said we made a cow and hen, and now we're need a pig family. Okay. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, y'all.